One problem yellow here. One problem yellow.
We'd be talking about the yellow tied up to the red at the bottom of the table.
He actually might go for red. Oh, no. I think he'll go for yellow. What do you think, Raymond?
Having a look at this layout. Look, if he takes the red to the center now, then he's going straight into that bunch and he's going to try and release that red.
Oh, yes. I didn't see they had the shot. Yeah, that's a perfect opportunity for him to do so.
Released. And he is on. He's on a red to the center pocket. Fantastic shot from Regan.
So we saw a drive break from Senzo and a clearance from Regan in that last frame. And if things go well here, we're looking at a run-out.
He stayed down on that shot. He stayed down to watch that ball. And as you saw, it clipped the inside
And
jaw.
any coach worth their salt will tell you, you stay down on your shot.
Clipped the inside jaw and just went in. No, he played it to perfection, that's why.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You know, just playing that shot, that finals, that penultimate shot that he played in the last frame, if he wasn't feeling in the zone before that, he would definitely be feeling it now.
100%. I think he was trying to just hold the cue ball there. The angle was a bit tight, and he was just trying to hold the cue ball as we see that miss from Regan earlier. So, the first look at what Senzo Gumede can do now in this match. Table is wide open.
Well, I hope Regan knows, even this moment, to let that go. He must let that go. Let that must go.
30 seconds.
Oh yeah, Senzo's got he's got an easy table here. Relatively easy table. There's no problems here for Senzo. Can you see any problems, Ryan?
Not at the moment, Lenyukta. The only thing I do see is
The red on the center pocket.
yeah, the black ball passing to a few pockets. However, not passing to the bottom right and the center right. That's confidence. That is confidence. Cue ball twice across. It's a confidence stroke. So he's going to float this into the center. Gives himself a chance at both those yellows.
He wants to make that other yellow to the corner pocket.
Yeah, from the little walk he took around the table now, it looks like he'll be taking the yellow that's in the middle of the table first.
And then the corner pocket. Oh, a little bit too much.
Yeah, that's
Little bit
a
too
little
much.
bit too much, Lenyukta.
some recovery now from Senzo Gumede,
and did you see where the cue was pointing? He's taking that. He looks to be taking that to the top pocket.
Yep.
Cue ball, a lot of movement.
I think he wants to come off 2 or 3 cushions back to this yellow.
Oh, yes, there's 1, 2.
Great shot.
Great shot.
Great shot.
Great recovery from Senzo, but it's not over yet. One more good shot required.
Yeah. And he needs to find his way back to the other side of that black. Or he could potentially just play the black down to the other corner pocket. But then he needs to come off the side, because you think he'll play backspin. Yeah, he looks like he's going deep on the cue ball. White across. Look at the focus of Senzo Gumede. Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, he's played that absolutely perfectly.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is why
That's perfect.
this guy, he's a world champion. It's the pressure, it's the pressure that you need to overcome. Most of the players that play in this tournament can play that shot, but to do it under pressure, it's another thing.
Exactly that, to play that shot under that pressure.
Senzo knows Regan. He knows Regan very well.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're friends on and off the table. He knows what Regan is capable of. He knows when Regan is in form. He's flawless. I've had the pleasure of seeing Regan perform at some of the tournaments, club-based tournaments across the country. He's really a wonder when he's in form.
No, definitely.
Senzo's not going to take chances. But Senzo's also not the type of player to underestimate anybody he's playing.
No, he'll never.
You know?
No, I've seen the
won't.
discipline he has and the focus he has. He respects all his opponents and takes every single shot the same way as well. That mistake from Regan to the center pocket, costly frame.
Oh, and you know, and that was the easiest of all the shots he had to play. I mean, I've seen that hundreds of times over this tournament. That center pocket, it's giving us gas.
Yeah, he was just trying to hold the cue ball there, not wanting it to run too far. As you say, Lenyukta, I heard a ball go through the table.
You're not a real pool player if you cannot recognize the sound of a pocketed ball. The ball as it hits the pocket, and the ball as it makes its way down into the tray.
Through the coin mechanism, yeah.
I miss that. I wish one day, who wants to be a millionaire? And that's the $1 million question. What is the sound? Poof. So you're not a real player, Raymond.
Yeah, I agree.
Senzo Gumede making a ball. He made a red ball on that break. It means that he can still choose whether he wants to go yellow or red. And as we see, he's going yellow. Table closed on yellow. Yellow red.
And he's actually gotten the perfect angle on this ball as well.
Yeah, he wouldn't have wanted to be too straight on this ball. It gives him some room now to travel more effortlessly up the table, to do some damage with the rest of the 5 yellows remaining. Oh, and such a nice split.
So center pocket next, Lenyukta.
Yep. Also Senzo, and so much of finesse. I love that. I love when players move the cue ball in small areas.
Yeah, that intricate cue ball control.
It's such a beautiful thing to witness, especially when you can see the spin of the cue ball, and with the spotted white that we use, you can see that. It's so beautiful.
So far, so good in this frame.
Senzo on a break and run here. given himself a nice angle, come off that bottom cushion for the last remaining object ball closer to the black. It should be perfect for the black if he gets, you know, the right angle on that ball. He'd want to lay more or less straight on that ball, but even if he doesn't, he'll be able to control the cue ball. He just needs to be in the right area. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's a great shot.
Well.
Use of two cushions.
Very well.
Senzo playing like a snooker player.
Played
Up in
that very
here.
well.
Beautiful. Beautiful stuff from Senzo Gumede.
Definitely looking at our first break and finish for this match, Lenyuka. There it is, our first break and finish. Senzo goes one ahead of Regan Ellie. Score now 2-1 to Senzo Gumede. Started off with a great break as well. Great split of the pack. Very good split. But also the way he navigated through that finish. A lot of finesse, as you say, close cue ball control. He played that very well. I think Lenyuka Senzo knows it's his time.
Yes.
I think he knows it's his time.
And he's sitting there looking hungry, Raymond.
I think
he's looking hungry.
I think everybody in this venue also, they feel that it's his time.
And you know, Senzo has such a beautiful smile. So when I see him in this poker face mode when he's playing, it's a different person.
Yes,
it's a different person.
But I can tell you, Regan Ellie is not going to let him walk away with anything.
No, Regan just needs a chance.
Yeah.
Regan needs a chance. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's in good form. He's in great form. And remember, yesterday he won the semi-final from behind. Like you said, I think he was 4-1 down.
Yeah, it's 4-1 down.
Won it 6-4.
Against Avron Kloppers from the Western Cape as well.
Oh, the worst
thing. It's going to be costly.
That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing. Playing a player of the caliber of Senzo Gumede, that's
and he
the
just made
worst
a finish. So you sat for one frame, and now you potted the cue ball, so you're possibly going to sit again. So with his free shot, Lenyuka, I think he has to open up the black ball as well here. Has to make some space around that black ball. Looks like he's going for the black ball straight.
Oh gosh.
So he's opened up the black ball now.
Well, he's got all those yellows. Was he intending to go for yellow? Because he looks like he's only got a shot on yellow now. If he was intending to go for yellow, then that was a great shot.
So it looks like he must have intended to take yellow. With me in commentary now, Vincent Pillay, BSA president. What do you think of the match so far, Vincent?
Well, I guess we couldn't have kept it for a better match for the night. Really pristine display of pool.
Quite unfortunate for Regan Ellie to cut the white on that, you know, having sat through the previous frame with Senzo making the finish, now having to sit again.
Yeah, I think the viewers already anticipated a high quality match with that opening break from Regan. That was really a classy finish.
That was a very classy finish.
Senzo's earned the name in the World Cup the year he won the championship as Steady Eddie. And if you watch his stance, he's as steady as they come.
Definitely is. Very good technique, very solid player.
It's probably the one aspect most pro players don't really spend much time on, but Senzo's spent an enormous amount of time on his technique.
And it shows. And also his focus and discipline to the game. The way he takes every shot, the way he takes every opponent, you see the respect he has for the game.
And Senzo's life is disciplined like that. It's just not in pool. So even if we were at the World Cup or any international tournament or nationals, Senzo's up 6 o'clock morning jog, training rigorously. So he's got a regime about himself, and it shows in his game.
That's what he brings to the table. And it's showing. It's showing now. Excellent play from Senzo, who made it to go 3-1 up in this race to 7. Counter clearance off Regan Ellie's break with the white ball going in. I really thought this match was going to be going to start off different after, as you say, that break. You know, the good break that Regan Ellie made there, going 1 up.
Yeah, I guess I also was a bit intrepid about that. I thought maybe they'll start off a bit defensive till one of them got a footing, but they just got flying out the blocks there.
And that was an excellent finish. The way he constructed that finish to get onto that ball was absolutely excellent.
Yeah. I mean, as an opening frame for a title.
That was brilliant. He really, there was no nerves there from Regan at all. It was a classy finish that he went for, and he made it. And just missing that center ball in the second frame for his break and finish, Vincent. How costly is that going to be in this match, do you think?
Well, it could cost him just the one frame. It could cost him the match if he lets it get to him in his head. So it's all about how you recover from those kind of small mishaps. Regan's a strong player, current doubles world champion, partnered with Darren Barnard. So he's no mug around the table.
Two very opposing styles, Regan Ellie and Darren Barnard. As we say, the cue ball flies off the table. So that's the same as if the cue ball went in. Regan Ellie with ball in hand behind the line and a free shot, open table.
Yeah.
As we see that break again from Senzo.
Unnecessary amount of power.
So it's the added power that causes the cue ball to get off the table.
That body motion just threw his cue out a little, dug into the table bed, so the white picked up off the object ball.
So now a very real chance for Regan.
Oh yeah, Regan should fully take advantage of this. Don't see much problems for him in this.
We saw the crowd go crazy when that cue ball flew off the table. You see immense support for Regan Ellie.
I didn't expect that miss, Lenyuk, though. Not at all.
And there's the jaw doing their thing.
Yeah, he was
doing their thing again.
He was trying to force the angle a bit on that one. He was trying to create more of an angle to get the cue ball up table, but he cues the ball so well. I don't think he needed to force the angle that much.
It's a great opportunity. If we look at how the Reds are laying on this table, great opportunity for Regan there to put another point on the scoreboard for himself. Oh, what a shot. What a shot.
Straight away attacking the problem situation is Senzo.
I mean, I didn't work hard.
He's gotten here slightly unlucky.
Yeah.
He has gotten slightly unlucky, but we might see him take this to the top corner. The same ball that he played on.
There we go.
What a shot from Senzo.
Yeah, that was guaranteed. No matter where he touched that yellow, that red, that other yellow was struck into that corner pocket.
Look at this. Just catching, that's strange. Usually those don't fall, Lenyuk.
Yeah.
Catching the inside joints.
What did I say about KZN? beautiful.
That you love KZN. That's what
love
you said about
KZN.
KZN.
KZN, home of the bunny chow. I think Senzo's going to make a play for this corner red as well. Oh, no. He might try to hold the white ball there. Yeah.
It comes down to, this match comes down to now, can Senzo punish every mistake that Regan makes?
No, he definitely can.
Will he?
Yeah,
will he punish? Because Regan had the opportunity to punish the mistake on the break.
And Regan's only made 2 mistakes so far in this match.
It's too costly, 2 very costly mistakes. When you're playing against an opponent that doesn't make mistakes. I love the way Senzo walks the cue ball. Have you seen the way the cue ball walks when he plays?
Yeah.
Off the side cushions. That's his use of spin on the cue ball. You just see the cue ball pulling to one direction.
And also the way he strokes it, you can see that motion of the cue ball is beautiful. Yes, Senzo has a beautiful stance. He has a beautiful cue action. He looks like that silhouette. You know when you're trying to make a poster for pool and you find that silhouette, that black silhouette that you can use for pool players, that's what Senzo's dance looks like. Perfect.
No, it's absolutely, yeah, his technique is perfect. His technique is faultless.
Can he sneak this yellow into that corner where the red is? Would he want to do that though? Yeah, he would. He would want to do that because then the white ball is on the side of the table that he needs it at.
I think he needs to do that. I think that's the shot he has to go for. Oh, he's going right.
Oh. You know, I'm a little surprised. I'm a little surprised because he would have maybe at least secured that pocket if he'd gone for the other shot, but Senzo maybe saw something that we didn't.
Yeah, he saw, if you have a look at the cue ball, he saw the cue ball going 3 cushions, coming around, lining up for that bottom yellow. I think that's why he played that shot. And now a very real chance for Regan to get himself back in this match. His cue ball needs to slow down. Strange how that tends to happen when you got so much space on the table.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Regan must focus. He must focus. He must play with the finesse that he played that first frame with. He doesn't need to entertain anybody. Oh, man. The jaw getting Regan again. Oh, man. Aina. That is just painful to watch. Painful. Luckily for him,
he hasn't left anything easy, but I don't know if this top right corner, does it go? The way Senzo is getting ready to play this.
Is he swerving? Senzo swerving. Senzo's definitely feeling himself to go for this now. Whoa! Whoa! You know what I thought? I thought Senzo might play the double to the corner
and secure the pocket off the red. That was a shot.
Ah, but these guys are on TV, so they're playing TV shots.
Very real chance for Regan to get himself back in the match now, Lenirton.
Oh, Regan. Oh, Regan. Regan's going to put, you know, that misses, those easy misses, you know, getting the jaw.
That's unlike him. That's very unlike him to miss those shots.
He has to dust it off, Raymond. He has to dust it off. Regan Ellie.
And Regan Ellie gets himself back in the match with that finish. Score now 3-2 to Senzo Gumede in this race to 7.
I mean, 2 opportunities there for Senzo to have played differently, made a different choice in terms of tactics. But Senzo's also feeling really good now.
No, he's trusting what he's doing. He's trusting his gut.
And he recognized that things are working for him, and that's why he went. He went for the 12 shot. He went for the other shot.
Yeah.
I wonder if that will have an impact missing. I wonder if that's going to have an impact on how he intends to play the rest of this match going forward.
Because at this moment he was punishing every single mistake that Regan made. As we see the referee racking the balls on this beautiful United table, the Bastion Championship X table, the Mark II cushions. And I've heard there's more upgrades coming on this table.
Mark II, you say? Mark II.
Mark II.
Is that German?
Mark II.
Is it Mark II?
It's Mark.
Not Mach.
It's Mark.
Spell that for me.
M-A-C-H.
M-A-C-H. I'm sure that's Mach, like Gillette Mach 3.
No, nobody
blades.
says that. People say Mark III.
Oh. Okay, so I don't know. I'm
Yellow
just going to
ball.
give you some inside tea here, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why you're hearing a bigger noise for Regan is because this is Senzo Gumede's home province, and KZN is here in full force to support him. So I think a lot of the other people are just kind of supporting Regan Ellie. I think that's all it is.
So just not to support KZN.
No, not
case.
not like that. I think.
Oh, to
I
give-
think
yeah,
but I
because-
also think that a lot of, even though Regan is such a respected player, he is the underdog in this match. And you know, human beings tend towards the underdog.
No, but also I get what you're saying. Senzo being from KZN has the hometown support.
Hometown
This is his
advantage,
hometown.
yes.
But also Regan, a very likable character.
No, he is.
Well respected in the pool community.
So Senzo,
Yeah,
you know?
both players.
He's a small town boy, man. You know, Free State. So people are vying for Regan, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, and make no mistake about it. Even though you hear that uproar for Regan, Senzo has a massive following in this country as well.
That's a nice shot. I think he got that cue ball exactly where he wanted it.
There's that finesse we saw in the first frame from Regan Ellie.
The black ball on this table is a striped black ball. We don't usually see that. Is this a special set of balls that are being used in this championship?
If my memory serves me correct, I think we played with the Aramat Pro Cup last year as well, and it did have the striped 8 ball. But most people who play pool in pubs and stuff like that, you won't see this quality of balls.
It's a professional set.
This is a professional set. It's Aramat Pro Cup. The best in the business, the best.
The best equipment available for the
These
players.
are perfect balls, and they. Can we get a replay on that shot? Let's get a replay on that shot, guys. Beautiful cross double there. Just watch this. Just watch this. Oh, I think. Yeah. Okay. Well, for those of you who saw it, I'm happy for you.
Let's just say the red ball went flying across the table.
The ball went high ball. High ball. Oh my gosh. You could blow on that red ball and it would fall, tip over into the pocket.
Is that a legal shot, Linipta? Are we allowed to do that?
Oof.
For the positive shot there. It was a right shot to play.
Look, from where I'm standing, it's only that I think Senzo's going to play for it now. You see that yellow just right next to the red? Oh, okay. I think he might do something to, I mean, he had the right angle now to kind of play the white ball into that yellow that's closer to the cushion. But
I think he's going to play it off the red.
Oh, yeah, he
off
can.
The red into the center.
Now I see that the red is, well, optimally placed for that combination into the pocket. Does he have a shot? No, look at him. But he lets himself.
Play combination. Yep.
Yeah, and that, you don't want that. You don't want that. First of all, it's not a direct, not a straight shot. It's a cut.
An object ball will be running up table.
And the object ball is close to the cushion. Oh, so many extra variables now thrown into the mix. We're going to need some perfect cueing here from Senzo. Perfect cueing. He's looking at options, eh? He's looking at options. He's checking if there's a safety to play here. But I think he knows this is do or die for the frame. And he struck that ball, that first object ball, perfectly. Anything else and the ball would have deflected off the intended trajectory. So beautiful execution, shot execution there from Senzo Gumede.
Not out of the woods yet, Lenyuk.
Wow.
One more excellent shot to be made. Needs to travel. This cue ball needs to travel. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect.
That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Beautiful shot execution once again. Senzo Gumede from KwaZulu-Natal doing the most on this finals table. Shots there from him, you know, the way he takes it under pressure. And you know, we can't even say Rian is not playing beautifully, because he is. When he gives the table back to Senzo, it's for the things that nobody saw coming.
Yeah.
That's what you'll hear this entire arena gasp, because it's in absolute,
I'm in shock
absolute disbelief that the ball did not actually just fall. One more roll and it would fall.
And that brings Senzo back to the table and once again punishing and capitalizing on the mistakes. So far this match has come down to mistakes made from Reagan, capitalized on by Senzo.
Yeah. I don't even know if I can use such a strong word as mistakes where this is concerned. He played the ball perfectly into the pocket, maybe caught a little bit of the jaw under normal circumstances. It must be this Mark 3 jaws.
Mark
United,
2.
do you hear us?
Mark 2, Lenyuk.
Mark 2 jaws. Is it Mark 2 cushions?
Mark 2 cushions, yes.
Yeah, you were saying a little bit more about that. Same words, Raymond, about the tables.
No, I was also interested in the cloth that's being used here at this tournament. I believe it's the Strachan 861 cloth.
Yes.
What makes that cloth different from the cloth that we play on at our local bar or places that aren't league places?
Yeah, look, most of the, let's say, public venues where social players frequent, they're playing on like a sort of a nap cloth, a little bit of a woolly cloth. This is a speed cloth, the highest level of speed cloth that you're going to find. This is World Championship level cloth, and it comes at a price, no doubt, but it's worth it. Anybody would tell you, anybody who is a seasoned player of Q Sport will tell you this is the best cloth on the market, the Strachan 86114. For the 7-foot game.
It's amazing that these these things like the balls and the cushions and the cloth make such a difference to giving the players the best experience when they are playing this game.
No, absolutely. I mean, the better the equipment, the better the facilities, the more conducive the environment is to play, the better you can showcase your skill. And I think the most important thing is the predictability of what's going to happen with the balls when you're playing it. And when you play on premium quality equipment, you know, okay, more or less guaranteed this is going to happen when I strike the ball like this, when I do that, when it comes off the cushion. And I mean, this is the universe and it's physics, and you have to calibrate regardless of what sport you play. You have to calibrate to the tournament conditions. Even golf players, they go check the grass.
Yes, of course.
It's the same thing.
But it comes down to the consistency of the playing conditions for the players.
Yes.
Regan Ellie calling a foul on himself. Lenyukta. That shows you the sportsmanship we have in this game. I believe cue sports and golf, the only sports where you can call a foul on yourself. Because in golf, if you touch the ball with the club, nobody else sees it but you. You feel it. Gentleman sport. So say gentle people sport.
Gentle people sport. Thank you for being gender appropriate.
But you're very big of Regan. I know it's the right thing to do, but
I don't think anybody saw that.
Nobody saw it. He's the only person. No, he's the only person that knew that happened. I mean, you as the player know when you touch a ball, you feel it. And I must say, hats off to him for his sportsmanship. But at this level, that's what you expect. So that brings Senzo Gumede back to the table now.
Yeah, we just got that little bit of a problem there. You'll see on the top left corner pocket, yellow and red. Senzo's looking at it, trying to figure out what he's going to do. But Senzo has such good use of cushions, hey? Like a snooker player, a snooker player, like what we'd expect from snooker players. He
uses the cushions very well. That yellow definitely doesn't pot into that corner at the moment, the one on the extreme right, at the top right of the table, top left, my apologies.
Yeah, I think he'll play cushion first, maybe. If he doesn't manage to open it up, look, but the yellow on the other side
is a ball to open it with.
Is the ball to open it with.
Blackball needs to bounce, yes, that worked out well. It's replay of that gentle touch. Playing that purposely so the black ball comes off the cushion as well.
I mean, like Raymond said earlier as well, these players on this level, they're thinking 4-5 shots in advance.
And there it is. The ball needs to fall. That ball needs to fall. It's not going to go for a triple drop possibly. No chance.
Look at that yellow. He's striking to the pocket, but to double drop, no ways. No ways.
Not possible.
And even, no matter what he does now with this optic ball, that ball is striking to that pocket. If it's touch ball, it's striking to that pocket. You see, Senzo, even if he goes for a snooker here, he's gonna pot that red.
There's honestly, there's no safe place really on the table.
You see what I mean?
Red was always going to go.
The red was always going to go.
It was always going to go.
Doesn't matter where he touched that other yellow.
The red was always going to go, even if he tried
because to. Science, Raymond, because science.
Thank you. Thank you, Lenyukta, so much for that.
think Senzo played that, knowing that, but he was hoping for the best. You know, maybe get a little wiggle like the ones REAGAN was getting.
Yeah, and let the yellow ball park behind the red in that instance. Yeah. So you're talking about science, Lenyukta?
Yes.
Okay. Look, let's be honest, for a player of REAGAN's caliber, this should be an easy finish.
Yes, elementary.
Yeah.
My dear Watson.
This should be 4-3. But you can see he's taking his time, he's making sure.
He must have shot like this to the center pocket in the second frame.
Yeah, so he's taking his time.
Nice and gentle, making sure they REAGAN Ellie.
But also, from what I've seen, when I've seen him play, that's not how he plays normally. Normally is
He
speed.
would have played a positive. He would have played a positive shot. They're rolling for what?
Yeah.
REAGAN Ellie doesn't
No
roll.
such thing as rolling. This cue ball needs to hold up. This cue ball needs to hold up.
Oh, I lost it a little bit there. You know, I thought he'd maybe use some spin of that last shot to come down the right side of the table with an angle. But, you know, like the few knocks he took with losing the table because of pots, I think he's playing a little bit more tentatively.
And he's made it.
REAGAN Ellie taking his third point.
So is one
No,
person.
he's in his element.
When he's in his element, he's in form. He is flowing.
Like a peacock.
But it's so nice to watch the confidence of a sports person doing their best. Red ball finds its way to the top right corner pocket. Red ball potted, open table for Senzo Gumede now at the table.
So, ladies and gentlemen, when a player breaks and they break in, the thought process that's going through their head is, which color group would be the easiest for me to clear? Which color group would presents the least problems for me to pot balls and to get to the black? And they're also thinking about which is the order of play of the object balls on the table, which is the last ball they're going to use to get to the black. So there's maybe 20 different questions that they have to answer within a minute in their head before they decide on color group.
And even the route.
Yes.
The route as well.
Yeah.
The route as well has to be figured out.
Which ball they're going to play first.
And which ball they're going to play last. The route, it's... You know, us being players as well, we don't even realize that what we're doing in that space of time.
It's thinking all the time at this championship, and then obviously it's the physical component as well. So we're now at what time of the night? It's 8:20. These two players have been playing pool since 9 o'clock this morning, just to give you an idea. So it's intense thinking, because players of these level, they're trying to make a national side, so they are concentrating to the highest degree during the course of the day. And just like last night, they played semi-finals after an entire day of thinking and standing on their feet, deliberating the entire day. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. It's like, it's like how you feel when you're studying for exams.
So, it comes down to stamina as well, physical stamina, as you say.
But you're not studying for an exam. You imagine studying for an exam while you're standing the whole day. Yeah, you gotta hand it to them. That's why these moments are so huge in athletes' lives.
They're professional athletes, in every way you have to look at it to reach the stage of the tournament.
Oof, Senzo so close to the hill now.
Lenukta, I'm sure there's people at home that don't understand or have never heard that term before, the hill.
And I would love for you to explain it to them, Raymond.
So by Lenita saying that Senzo is close to the hill, she means he's almost to the winning line, and the winning line being raced to 7. If he gets to 6, that's 1 away from the win. So that's what we call the hill in Q Sports.
In Q Sport, they use that term.
Lenita uses that term broadly.
Oh, wow. To take on that shot, Senzo's really feeling himself. That is a difficult shot. Difficult shot.
That was a very good shot from Senzo.
How's that 8 laying? I'd love to have an aerial view of the table. Just want to see how that 8 is laying.
I believe does pass. It does pass down to the bottom
there
pocket.
we go. There we go. Look, not an easy table now for Senzo.
No.
He played a TV shot there, all good and well, but what does he do now?
Another recovery shot.
That's why I'm saying I'm a little bit surprised at his shot choices in the last couple of frames. When the pressure was on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the kind of shots he was going for,
It's been a
very
bit
ambitious.
out there.
Ambitious shots. But like we said as well, he's feeling himself and he's going with it. Yeah, there we go. That's another example. Another example. Regan.
Cue ball going directly into that corner pocket.
Yeah. How did he miss that? How did he miss that? But also, well, here we go. Regan with the free visit.
To be honest, it didn't look on.
That cut.
Yeah, the fine cut looked on, but I didn't see. I thought he could just hold the cue ball enough to not let it get that
He
near.
played it with some power as well, and because he took that ball so hard, it's possible that he didn't hit the cue ball where he intended to, and that's why he because players like Senzo don't make that mistake. They don't in-off.
No, not at all. He obviously knows the angles of in-off.
In-off is when the white ball goes into a pocket of a shot. It's a term that we use. We also say swim in South Africa. We say the white ball swims. And players who can't play, we call them fish. So there's your lingo.
Once again, terms Lenita uses broadly. That was a confident shot from Regan. Have a look at this shot once again. Play that very confidently. Very easy to misjudge the angle on your pot when so close to another object ball as well.
Yes. Regan needs to execute a finish the way he intends to in his mind, just to kind of recalibrate, to that player we saw in the first frame, because he's taken a couple of emotional knocks in this match already. So it'll be good. I mean, you know me, I love a decider. I like to see this go down to the wire. Can I say it? Can I say it? Can I say it? Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
As we see that miss again on TV.
Oof.
I don't know what to say, Lenita.
Oof.
I really don't know what to say.
Unbelievable.
As you were just saying that he needs to make the finish the way he intends to. And you put that perfectly. It's exactly what he needed to do. Like, play it at his style. Cue ball behind the black ball? Yes. Yes. Yes.
Can you see, ladies and gentlemen, Snooker Grenadier pulling off a very nice snooker. Very nice snooker from him, preventing, that's the other term that we use in Q Sport. Snooker is when a player does not have a direct line to any part of their remaining object balls on the table. Did I say that right, Rian?
Perfect.
Yes, he made a ball. He made a ball.
Good shot. Good escape from Regan. Very good escape.
There looks like there's a gap there, but because he's so close to that object ball, I don't think he'll risk it now.
Not big enough.
Is it?
No, not big enough.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're
It's
right.
not big enough. It can. What can happen? It can remove the red from the pocket, but I don't think it's not big enough.
Yeah, he could potentially go for the 2 cushions to the center pocket shot. I can see the shot in my head, but yeah, I don't know if Senzo will risk that now. Is he looking at it? Yeah, okay. I saw something else in my head. I thought it would go back to the opposite center pocket.
I know which shot you. I know which shot you're talking about. 3 cushions around,
Yeah.
back to the other side.
But even that, the way he took that shot now was a little bit sloppy. That's not the Senzo, I know.
He didn't look at all the variables before playing that shot, as he usually does.
Speaking of sloppiness, wasted opportunity there for Rian Ellie. Unbelievable. Even remember that women's final? We didn't see shots like that. Unbelievable.
I'm in shock, Linyukta. I can't believe.
The type of shots we are
I
seeing.
can't believe that. Where in the world would you see Regan ever miss things like that? One of the most confident QS we have in this country is Regan Ellie.
I'm trying, my brain is trying to make sense. Make it make sense, Raymond. My fellow commentator. That's good enough. That is good enough.
While we are trying to make it make sense, Senzo Gumede making almost perfect position on this black ball.
Senzo does it. Senzo on the hill, 6-3. Regan has hung so many ivory balls, so many.
He has definitely.
So many. Hung, ladies and gentlemen, is the term we use when a ball is in the pocket, so deep in the pocket, you could blow on it and it would fall into the pocket. And that's what's happened to Regan Ellie. I think when you go back and watch this match, if you choose to do so, again, maybe 5 times. Maybe 5 times, and it's cost him the point.
Yeah, every time it's cost him the point. When we could say the point should have been his, Linyukta.
Oh, it's painful to watch.
It is, especially when we know what Regan Ellie is capable of doing on his day.
Yes. It's a very sad thing when a player, has this opportunity and doesn't come to the party fully. Does he put something? Dry break. Dry break, and reds are open. Yellows are open. The yellow looks a little bit better. But there's only one problem, red. If Senzo can navigate his way around that, it should be fine.
This is the decision you were talking about, Linyukta.
Yes. And this is a tough decision.
This is a very tough one.
It's a tough decision. No matter how good a player you are, it's a really tough decision to make which set to go for,
So
depending on the
many
layout.
variables, So many variables, so many ways to go about a finish.
The permutations, millions,
Yes,
millions, not
millions.
even exaggerating, millions of permutations on how you can finish all the balls on the table before the black, including the black.
So he's chosen to go reds in play. It's a tough table, Linyukta. This is tough indeed. It's almost if every ball is blocked by another ball in this finish, if you have a look at it.
Yeah, and you just run into the wrong ball.
And again, you can open up everything for your opponent. Yeah,
Yes.
he could leave everything open for Regan if things don't work out.
I mean, like we saw with Erin and Joy in that women's final, Erin was going for the clearances, second last ball problem, and then
And that's how Joy came back.
exactly. Oh, what a cut!
That's one of his favorite shots.
What a cut!
One of his favorite shots. One of the best at that shot.
And look, he tried to open up there. You saw that, right?
Yeah, he definitely did.
Yeah, just narrowly missed it.
Yeah.
He nudged the yellow. Instead, that was an excellent shot. Yo, that was almost like straight line cut. Eh?
Yeah, no, perfect.
Pure.
Straight
wow.
line cut, Lenukta.
Yeah, I mean like
Science.
180 degrees. Sure. Wow.
Dropping some science bombs on us, Lenukta.
You know me, I'm all about the science and the maths. That's also a good
That's
shot.
good enough. Yep, it's good enough.
That's a good shot. He hasn't given
He's
an
taken
easy
control.
table.
Yeah, he's
he
taken
hasn't,
control of the frame like that.
hasn't given an easy table to Regan. Is the double drop on here? Just look. Can we get an aerial view of the table? That would be great. Oh no, it's not. Can he? Oh, okay. He's playing. Okay. Regan with somewhat of a defensive shot. I think he's trying to force. Tried to force Senzo to play that pocket ball, but he fell short of it because he's left him with the center, with the balls in the center
However,
table.
if this doesn't fall, which it's not,
Okay.
what do you think? Now the double drop's on.
Yeah. Now
The
the
double drop is definitely on now.
Regan just needs some room to play. He just needs some room to play, and Senzo's managing to keep him extremely tight. You gotta give hats off to Senzo, hey? Hats off to Senzo. Nice. Now you wanna hang a ball, Regan. Now you wanna hang a ball. Beautiful. Good shot there from him. Yeah, what I was saying, Senzo's doing a great job of keeping Regan really tight. You know, he's not giving him room to express himself as a player.
Not at all. No, it was only the first frame where we saw Regan really express himself. And that was beautiful to watch, Lenny.
Oh, it was.
That first frame from
It
Regan.
was. And I really thought that was going to set the tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have this head-to-head battle between the two of them.
Because he took that first frame with an excellent clearance, and then he was on a break and finish on the second frame, missing the center ball narrowly. That would have been 2-0 up.
Yes.
That would have changed the entire complexion of this match.
It would have potentially had an effect on Senzo and his ability to make
Of course.
a clearance on that third frame, you know? Okay. Regan is fighting, definitely fighting. What you're seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, is Regan Eddie is he's doing his best to create problems for Senzo Gomede. You can see the game not looking so open anymore for Senzo.
100%.
Little touches here and there. Regan has put the black ball on the cush. We say, like, you know, dead ball type of thing.
Very important, actually, to do that.
Yes.
Well spotted, Lenita. Because the black ball was an open play just a minute ago. Going to be interesting to see what Regan does now.
Oh, you see what he's doing. He's playing Senzo's balls
Into problem areas.
where he's got balls. Yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with this. I mean, knowing that his opponent is 1 point away from winning the title, Regan is fighting. He's fighting. You got to give him props for that. just ushering Senzo's balls away. He's got control of the one pocket. He actually played a very good shot there by taking control of that pocket, Regan, putting his his object ball in front of Senzo's ball, and it's like a touch ball situation, which means Senzo can't double drop that.
No, not at all.
And even if he goes for a combination, the chances are both balls are not going to fall. You know, so Regan, like really showing his pool intelligence in this match, in this frame. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. Oh, that's a great shot. Great shot.
Slightly unlucky.
Yeah,
Slightly unlucky
really
with that.
unlucky.
And that yellow has now replaced that red in that pocket.
As you can see, the easiest spot for Senzo would be that corner pocket, but Regan's ball is there, and that's exactly what I was talking about. You know, he was just going to leave that ball there no matter what shot he played to open it up. And Senzo can't see his other red ball, so yeah, he's gonna need to bring some Senzo magic here.
He was doubling it for the top right. Top right, yeah, he was looking to go off the yellow that's at the top right. That was the shot he played.
Yeah, that angle looked terribly off. It looked terribly off when he took the shot. Regan with a free visit. Remember, he can play any ball on the table, including the black. He just may not pot the black ball on a free visit.
I think that's what he'll be going to do. Trying to remove the black ball from the cushion.
Oh, because he can go. Regan can go.
He can go.
Yeah.
It's okay, it's not easy to go
No,
for
it's
it,
not
but
easy to go. And
he can go.
The two yellows, okay, but he's got the one yellow there to connect him.
Think about the Regan
Yeah.
and you know how his ability is.
He must just open it. Just open it, leave it on the middle of the table somewhere. Oh, he's placing it down on the cushion.
Perfect, yeah, that's perfect.
Is the yellow through? Can we get another shot of the table? I want to see if that yellow is through for the center pocket, the one that's close. No, it's not. It's through for the other center pocket on our side of the table.
We require some intricate white ball positioning to get it on that side of the ball.
But he should be able to do it. He needs to take one of those. He needs to use one of those two balls there at the corner pocket to get position for that ball.
One of those yellows, yeah. And they're very close together. They're easily linked.
And he's also got that other red ball to stop the cue ball. It's actually, Regan should be able to do this. He should be able to do this effortlessly. He's got a stopper there for the cue ball. Make that yellow into the center. And then the yellow and the black on our side of the table will be the last two balls he plays. Ideally.
It's looking good, Link.
He can do it now. He can certainly do it now. Does he have enough? Does he have enough room to move with that yellow that's closest to the pocket? Yeah, he does. He does. Some bottom left there. Hey, Raymond.
Yeah, just to squeeze the white ball out of the gap.
Oh, better. Oh, okay. Now he's going to have to cue over that red. Look, I didn't think he needed to actually touch that ball. He just needed to get behind it.
Remember we spoke about making the finish as he intends it in his mind, and I think that was his intention. That was a Regan Ellie shot. To get that ball out. Look at where the yellow has ended up. Center of the table.
Yes, and if he makes this ball now, I think it's...
There we go. There we go. That was the reason for that cannon.
Game one.
That was the reason for the cannon.
Game one.
Well played from Regan.
My thinking was that it would have been easier. He just made contact with the cushion, got behind that yellow. He could have played it center pocket.
Definitely.
Because he almost, once again, choked himself.
Yes, almost. Came close to.
Regan takes his 4th point, 6-4 for Senzo Gumede, race to 7.
Very interesting frame we had there, Lenyuk, though.
Yeah.
Very interesting indeed. Score being 6-4. 11th frame coming out next. Senzo to break, I believe. Yeah, Senzo did win the leg.
Senzo won the leg. Yes,
Senzo
so
did
Senzo
win the
to
leg.
break. And the crowd cheering in the background. Senzo, 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 Senzo. And the other half of the crowd is going, Regan, 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 Regan.
Unbelievable scenes here at the Play Soccer Globe Suncoast Casino and Entertainment.
I hope that puts them in great spirits. I hope both these players feel in great spirits now. Such immense support for them. So beautiful.
Try break from Senzo Bumedi Lenyuk.
Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. I must say, as one of the most frequent commentators in this country, I usually get what I want when it comes to deciders. For some reason, my word is power.
Your word is your bond.
My word is my bond.
No, but spectacular scenes here. Nice to see that.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Now I know what they mean when they say every year the Blackball Championship gets better and better.
Yes.
Every year it's better.
The
Better
standard.
conditions, better tables.
Oh, you know what? You know what?
Look, it was the right
Honestly,
shot. It was
yes,
the right shot.
but when he went down on that shot, you could see he wasn't in the putting angle. He wasn't in the putting angle. He looked a little bit awkward on that shot. Oh, man.
Look, nothing's easy.
No,
now.
nothing's
easy now.
Nothing's easy. It would have been a little bit easier if he made that shot, and then we would have had a decider. Well, decider loaded anyway. Pretty impressive putts from
Yes,
Senzo,
definitely.
in this match.
Hasn't made simple errors, so to speak. See now, red by the center pocket, but having those other three reds up there,
Yes.
make them connecting balls to somehow. Look, he just needs to nudge the yellow.
Yeah.
He nudges the yellow closest to the red opens up to the center pocket immediately.
He could even smack into it and it will go somewhere else. And with the table being what it is on this side of the table, there's no traffic on this side of the table.
And there the angle, if this cue ball slows down, I think he even has the angle now. What do you see, Lenyuk? Slightly straight on this red. I don't think he can.
He can create an angle. They know steal from the pocket a bit, but these pockets are, they are very, very, very rude, especially to Regan.
Yeah, he forced that in. Cued that in. You actually heard it rattle in the pocket before going in, but he played it at pace.
Yeah, he
Cued it
definitely.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that was a good shot.
stole.
Yeah.
He stole.
There wasn't much of an angle there.
That was daylight robbery, what Senzo did. Beautiful shot, eh? Beautiful shot from Senzo Kumere, stealing from the pocket like that, creating an angle for him to open up that ball. Not hard enough.
That was a tough shot. That was a very tough shot. That was a very tough shot. I thought if he got into the yellow and the yellow just clipped the red, just off the cushion, he would have been on. Now can Regan hold his nerve? That's all he needs to do. That's all he needs to do is hold his nerve. I mean, he's made finishes like this thousands of times in his life. I like that shot. I like that shot. And let me tell you, the crowd want to see a decider as well.
Yes, they do. They do.
That's a type of positive cueing we usually see from Regan.
Yeah, it's going to go center and then corner pocket.
White ball was always going into that red.
You know, we've been very lucky with these Blackball finals over the last couple of years. Most of these matches have always gone to the wire, down to the wire, showing the class, the caliber of the players.
It's never been one-sided.
How's the angle for him on the center pocket?
Look, he has so many choices.
Yeah.
So many choices.
He could potentially play the long pot down as well.
He can take center. He could swing the cue ball around two cushions, Blackball in the same pocket. So many options. That's the shot. Two cushions. Perfect. That's the positive shot.
Yes, yes. Perfect position. Beautiful stuff. Rian only narrowing that lead. Senzo Kumere now leads 6-5, race to 7, and the crowd is going crazy.
It would be Regan's break next minute.
It's Regan's break. Oof, guys, the drama.
As you were saying about most of our final matches in the Blackball Championship going the distance many times.
That energy in the stadium, guys. It's beautiful.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Have a look at the spectators, Limika. Have a look at the spectators here at the plates of the globe.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's right. Two balls made on the break. I think a red and a yellow.
Yes.
In the same pocket. Looked like the same pocket.
The cue ball was going all over the place as well.
Looks so scary for a second. And the yellows are looking good, Ronan. Yellows are looking really
good. The only problem with yellows is where does the black ball pass? That's the only problem. Taking reds would mean that
Senzo sitting there like a king. Like a king. He knows. Senzo knows. This is do or die. He knows it. Oof.
Cue ball control. That cue ball control. You know how easily those shots can go wrong when you
Yes, absolutely.
pull the cue ball too far or too less.
Or dead. Or
Or
the cue
dead.
ball's dead
Yeah.
after contact. You don't strike the ball right. You know the adrenaline that's pumping through these guys' bodies now, you won't believe it. If you don't know what it is like to play a sport on this level, you won't believe the amount of adrenaline coursing through them now.
Heart's at about 150.
Yes, and they look so cool and so calm, so collected.
My heart is racing right now.
Yes.
It's racing. I mean, not only for the players, for everyone in this
Yes.
place. Everyone in this place can feel it.
Yeah, the tension is palpable. Palpable. There we go.
Regan Ellie has
Problem
found
gone.
himself.
Yeah. Problem, no problem.
Still the black ball in you. Black ball being tied up to that
I
rail.
don't need your negativity in my life, Raymond.
Still the black ball.
He's going to open it, just watch.
No, he has to. No, of course he's
gonna
going to
open
open it. He's already looking at where he needs that cue
He
ball.
can also, if he gets on the other side of that black ball, remember the yellow won't be there anymore. He can
Passes
play it
into
down.
the center and down. Yes. There's it already. That was a brilliant shot.
And you see the players react like this because all the players here know exactly what he was trying
Yes.
to do. He got the perfect angle now to open up that black. Problem, no problem. Beautiful.
Unbelievable. This is Regan Ellie has found himself.
Beautiful stuff from Regan Ellie. Guys,
This is
decider
how he
loading.
plays.
Decider loading.
From now on, that's how you play.
We're so lucky. We are so lucky in this country. People are emotional here in the stadium. I'm also feeling a little bit emotional. Eyes tearing up a little bit. It's just beautiful. 6-6.
Brilliant comeback from Regan Ellie. Brilliant, brilliant comeback. The way he navigated through that finish line, absolutely amazing.
It's the pressure. It's being able to do that under this pressure that makes it so beautiful, so amazing.
What I love the most is that he's found his game. He's found himself in this final. And it's not too late.
And no matter what the outcome is after this very final frame, guys, is going to determine who's the next reigning Blackball champion of South Africa, is that both these players would have earned everybody's respect. They've given us quite a show. They have given us quite a show today.
Mutual respect between the players. Very nice to see that. And the leg, Senzo winning the leg. It means Senzo is breaking in the 13th and final frame of this match.
Here we go.
One frame to decide the men's South African champion 2025. I can tell you, either way, this crowd's going to go wild. Whether a ball pops or a ball doesn't, this crowd is going to go absolutely. There you go.
Dry break.
Try break from Senzo Gumede.
Dry break. My word. My word. Oh my gosh. I think yellow is the play. You know, Senzo played 2 finals on this table a year ago in this very arena. And both of those matches, I think, went down to the decider as well.
And we were both the commentators on that as well.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I think one of the worst things that can happen in a decider is to break dry.
Yes. All you want in a decider, we always say, all you want is a chance. One single chance. You want to
And one can argue that the break was your chance, but the break is, you know, the break is the break. You can't say with 100% certainty that you're going to drop a ball every single time.
But I mean, the odds should be in your favor.
Yeah. It's just that sweet spot, man. Getting that sweet spot on the break. I'm sure the Free State, every single pool pub that Regan Ellie plays at is going crazy at the moment. Shout out to Free State. Make sure you'll give mad love to Regan when he comes back home. Great shot. That was a great shot.
You know, he played that cut with sides on the cue ball.
Does he have enough? Can he play that center ball? Can he play that center ball? The one on the other side of the red? He can. Can he reach it? Yeah, the cut is on. The cut is definitely on.
Yes, no, that the yellow towards the top of the table. Yes, it does pass. The cue ball passes to put that into the center.
And I think that's probably the shot he must go for, unless it's the long pot to the corner pocket that we're looking at here, the yellow to the corner pocket. Phew. Decisions. Because now, if he plays that center, the cut for the center, the cue ball, yeah, he's going for that one instead.
This is a test of cueing. That pocket has been taken. That's a pocket. Remember, Senzo rattled the ball and it fell, but it touched the cushion too early. Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh. I'm going to tell Regan after this match, his new nickname is Hangman. He hung the ball so many times in this match. Oh, man. Okay, but you know what? Part of me also feels like, oh, man, Senzo deserves to win the title as well, you know? And he's gotten an opportunity now. He's got an opportunity. Oh, that's a shot. That's a shot.
It's an excellent shot from Senzo.
That's a shot. He
check sides, force follow off the side cushion.
Made the white ball dance for us a little bit there. Beautiful stuff from Senzo Gumede.
Now that was a brilliant shot from Senzo to get shape on this red ball now.
Yeah, that pocket is not pocketing, Raymond. Oof.
Trying to kiss the black to open play.
He was definitely trying to kiss the black there, but you know what? Let me see. Is that black? Yeah. He needs to do a little bit. He needs to do something with that black. It is in a difficult situation, and I don't think with that yellow ball being so deep in the pocket, he can't force that black into the same pocket. There's no way.
That's the only saving grace Regan has. The way he played that yellow to the top corner pocket, it stayed in the jaws.
Wow. Regan was on a roll there, pardon the pun.
Yes,
he
definitely
was on a roll there. I think if that ball fell, and that's what I'm saying. We can't say Regan made mistakes. He didn't really make mistakes in this. You know what I mean? I wouldn't classify them as mistakes. Yes, he didn't get what he wanted. Ball's not potting, but
okay, look, there were a few easier ones that he did miss. A few earlier in the match, but he made a great comeback to come this far. This is all going to come down to that black ball now for Senzo.
real shot on this table. Is that ball through to the center pocket?
Yes. I think he's played on that. And if he leaves the cue ball there, he'll have the angle on the next red to the center as well to break the black off the cushion. And I think that's been his plan all along. Brilliant plan to get the cue ball on that side of the table.
Senzo Gumede, so close to achieving something he always wanted. I'm feeling a little bit emotional for him now, Raymond. Such a big moment for him. Such a big moment. You know, losing in 2 finals last year, come back here, head held high, and playing in a men's final again.
How do you foresee him getting onto that black ball in your thumb?
We need a...
Because the black ball does not pass, it doesn't pass into the center.
And I think Senzo has to manufacture...
Has to break that black ball out.
I'm trying to think. Look, if he gets a better angle... Oh, it's a difficult one. I'm trying to see where the angle is that he could maybe play like a combination of an object ball. He should be able to get that black. Huh?
He does. Off the top cushion,
that's
cue ball tracking towards the black ball.
That is class,
Just
guys.
needs to nudge it off.
That's class, yo. Beautiful.
The angle is almost perfect as well. It's almost natural.
What a finish this will be. What a finish this will be for Senzo Gumede. Just down to the execution
and
now.
It's come down to the wire, Lenyuk. It never looked like that.
Yeah, we see him going for that check side on the cue ball.
Brilliant shot from Senzo Gumede to release that black ball to the center pocket.
Science, people, science. This is
all
just...
his hard work, all his effort comes down to this shot.
What a way to seal this deal. What a way to win this final with that TV shot. TV shots, man. Senzo Gumede, he's feeling like the king of the world, man. He's feeling like the king of the world. Oh, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff.
Brilliant from Senzo. Brilliant, he's finally done it. The elusive South African title, men's division for Senzo. Finally done it.
I'm so happy for him. Oh, we all are so happy for Senzo. You know what, guys? You gotta hand it to him. Whether you're supporting REAGAN back home, well deserved.